And welcome back to the Breakdown Tech. Today I am going to be talking about the top 5 best web hosts for bloggers in 2018. But before we get on into the video, I want to remind you to like it and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content exactly like this every single day of the week. You might also want to check out the eye up there and see our how-to channel where we post tutorials on a lot of these platforms that we're going to be talking about here. So it's a win-win. Subscribe over there, subscribe here. You'll love the content everywhere, guys. I promise. But let's go ahead and jump on into it. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you my top overall as well as my best for ease of use and ease of setup. But to get started, we have Bluehost. Bluehost is who we actually use for all of our websites. And the reason for that is because they're affordable and they have great uptime with an incredible support team. As far as price goes, it's going to cost you $95.40 a year. There is no monthly plan for Bluehost, but they do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Just like with most of these hosting plans, you're going to get a free domain, free SSL, but one unique thing about Bluehost is they automatically set up WordPress. So when you buy your website through Bluehost, you automatically have WordPress set up and are ready to install a theme and start blogging immediately. There's no wait, there's no downtime, there's no tech know-how needed to get blogging on WordPress with Bluehost. The rest of these hosts here are not like that, so if you want to start a WordPress blog, this is probably the best one for you. As far as their uptime, it is 99.98%, and support is very, very important, I think, for a hosting provider, and Bluehost has an average live chat support time of 9 minutes. So when you contact Bluehost, it's going to take you on average about 9 minutes to get support. I've learned that's depending on where you go. If you land in the right place, right, say you know what you're looking for, like help with your email, I can typically get somebody within 4 to 5 minutes, but overall the average is 9 minutes. Now, what are the downsides to Bluehost? Well, if you plan on setting up your own blog and you don't want to use WordPress, well, Bluehost isn't a good option. We've got other ones here for you, but Bluehost probably isn't the one for you. Bluehost also does, compared to a lot of the other ones on the list, have a higher chat support time. While it's good support, I've never left Bluehost chat not having my issue solved. The wait time on Bluehost on average is higher than the other ones on this list. Speaking of the other ones on this list, let's move on to number 2. And number 2 is actually one that has surprised the crap out of me. We've recently been digging into Wix, and Wix has been incredible. Wix is basically what we would call a WYSIWYG website creator. What you see is what you get, WYSIWYG. And it is awesome for blogging. If you want to set up a site easily without any hassle and customize it however you want with zero code knowledge and zero knowledge of programming, Wix is the one for you. It's got an awesome back-end management system to be able to post blog posts easily and without any issues whatsoever. And then on the front end, you can change whatever you want with the blog. You want post on the left side instead of the right side? Guess what? You can do that. You want post up here and your menu bar below the post for some reason? On Wix, you can do that. There are so many customization options on Wix, and literally you find the general theme you like and then you just tear it apart however you like to be able to customize it and all of that stuff. Also, Wix is one of the more affordable ones here, just coming in at $7.50 a month for a simple blogging website with your own custom domain, SSL, all of that awesome stuff. And for a yearly price, it is just going to cost you $60. So not bad whatsoever. Their uptime is 99.9% guaranteed, which is awesome. As far as support though, it's not the best. However, it's a very difficult thing to mess up a Wix site, but if you do and you need some help from their support team, you're not going to have any live chat options. The only options you have is 24/7 ticket support and phone support Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I called into that just to see, and it only took me 5 minutes to find somebody in the department I was looking for, which was just like general questions or whatever. So that's not bad. But you are going to only have that support during the daytime, Monday through Friday. If you've got an issue on a weekend, you got to just submit a ticket and hope somebody gets to it over the weekend. Personally, I would love to see a live chat feature, but currently they don't have it on Wix. However, this is probably the best one if you want an easy to set up blog platform that just allows you to customize it however you want without any knowledge of code. Now moving on to number 3 here, we have OneInOne hosting. This is the budget option. Listen to this, guys. For $11 $12.98 for your first year of hosting. You get a free domain, free SSL, and you can set up WordPress on this site to be able to run your blog with WordPress for just $12 in a year. That's all it's going to cost you because that includes the domain. The second year, the price is going to go up, but you can cancel it before that second year starts. This is a heck of a deal, guys. And I would love to say with OneInOne, you're sacrificing something for that really, really cheap price, but you're not. You're getting an overall good server infrastructure with a 99.97% uptime. That's actually the lowest on our list, but still, it's $12 a year. And you are giving up chat support. They do have 24/7 phone support, but OneInOne does not have any live chat support, which is important for me. I want live chat support. I find it easier to use live chat support for web hosting issues because I can send screenshots. I cannot do that over the phone. That's why I like chat support, but you do have 24/7 phone support, which is pretty good. I caught into this and it took me about 15 minutes to find somebody, but it was at a bit of a weird time, so who knows, maybe during peak hours, say on a Friday at 3 o'clock or something, they might have more people staffed, but it did take me 15 minutes of waiting before I got to, like I said, their general questions, like I didn't know where I was going sort of a thing. So that's what we're looking at there, but still not too bad considering it's only, again, $11.98 a year. Now moving on to number 4 here, we have SiteGround, and this is a great host as far as uptime goes. They have a 99.9% uptime guarantee, guys. So they guarantee, promise, whatever you want to call it, they guarantee that their uptime is going to be 99.9%, and they strive for even better. You can't obviously get 100% uptime, it's impossible, but that's their goal, right? And that's what I like to see from a hosting company, so thumbs up there. Now there is a downside here. If you want to just try 1 month of this service, it's going to cost you $18.90, and almost $15 of that is a setup fee. I don't really know what that is. However, if you want to go for a year, it's only going to cost you $48 currently, which isn't bad whatsoever. That also does come with a free domain name, free SSL for your site, and again, you can set up WordPress there. They have a one-click installer, but it's not like Bluehost. It's not going to be as simple and easy as Bluehost is, where everything's set up automatically. You will have to go in there and do that. Not a big deal, but that is a downside to SiteGround. Another upside to SiteGround, though, is the fact that they have live chat support 24/7, and the average response time is 2 minutes. That is absolutely incredible, guys. Nobody out there has a live support time like average. That's as good as that. That's the best one in the industry, so way to go, SiteGround, for that. You're getting what you're paying for here, even if it is a little more than some of the other ones out there. It can definitely be worth it. One of the biggest cons and one of the biggest downsides to SiteGround is that on the plan we've been talking about, the one that only cost you $47 a year, you only have 10,000 hits a month. And for us, like over at The Breakdown, we would run through that in about 7 days. In about a week, we would run through 10,000 hits. It would cost us almost $30 to host over on SiteGround. So if you have a site that's getting a lot of traffic, or you have hopes of your site getting big and actually being able to grow and get quite a bit of visitors in, this probably isn't the hosting for you. I'd recommend going with Bluehost or Wix or somebody like that. SiteGround's not going to be where you want to go. They've got great infrastructure, they've got great support, but the limitations that they place on traffic to your site is a big freaking deal. Now moving on to number 5, last but not least, is Squarespace. You've got to mention Squarespace if you're mentioning blogging, and there is a reason they come in at number 5, which we'll talk about in a minute, but their price per month is $16 a month. If you want to go yearly, it's going to cost you $144 a year. They have a 99.9% average uptime, which is really, really good, and they do not have any chat support. They have phone support Monday through Friday from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but again, no chat support, which personally I like to see from every hosting provider. If you decide to go with Squarespace, you will be getting a free domain as well as free SSL, but there is a bit of a downside here, guys. The downside is it's expensive. This is the most expensive platform on the list, and Squarespace doesn't give you a ton of control. Wix is going to give you more easier editing than Squarespace is. WordPress is just going to give you much more control overall. And yeah, that's about it, guys. I mean, I personally would not use Squarespace for a blog. So what would I use? What are the best overall options? Well, in my opinion, the best overall is going to be Bluehost. You're paying less than $100 a year. You're getting free SSL and a free domain. And you're going to be hosting your site on WordPress, which is the platform I love. And I know WordPress very, very well. But if you're a beginner and you don't want to or don't care to or just don't know how to learn how to manage a platform like WordPress, I would suggest checking out Wix, which is the most user-friendly and my user-friendly recommendation here. You can check out all of these down below in the description, guys. If you go down there and buy any of those, it does help support us, so I really do appreciate that. But yeah, those are the web hosts there. That is who I would use for blogging. I would personally use WordPress, but I can totally understand that if you're getting started and you don't want to learn WordPress, Wix is going to serve you perfectly and incredibly well. It's also very, very affordable at just $49, $48 a year for a simple blog over there. So that's awesome. Check them out. Let me know if I missed somebody in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content like this. And again, be sure to click the eye up there and check out our how-to channel where we talk about how to set up a Wix site and where we talk about how to get things rocking and rolling on WordPress. It's all covered over there, so go check it out. My name is Nick. This has been The Breakdown Tech, and I'm out, guys. Peace.